All right, let's get into it. We are going to go over my January 2025 vision board goals list. I'm going to let you know how many of them I hit. I'm going to let you know how many of those that I made changes to. And we're going to go on and proceed into February. And I'll give you an update at the end of the month, every month, to let you know if I did not meet my goals, if I did meet my goals, what I can improve on, and what changes that I need to make. But I think you guys will be really excited with the results that I've made in this year. It's a crazy year. I've said it multiple times. So let's go ahead and get into it. So if you guys saw my last video, which I will link below, this is my vision board, and I did not want to be wasteful. So I did not go out and get a big poster board. I didn't make cutouts out of magazines. I didn't go to the stationery shop and buy little cute pictures to spend additional money to make this vision board. I already had this dry erase board upstairs in my house, and I had some dry erase markers, and that's what we use. So I don't know if you can see the fine print, so I'm going to read them to you, and then we'll just pretty much go from there. So the first thing on this list is read my Bible daily. So I already do that. In the mornings when I wake up, the first thing I do is go to my Bible app. I read the Bible, and I did start this 40-day New Testament challenge in the Bible app, and I did, even though I did like it, I just needed something a little bit more, I don't know, challenging, a little bit more, something that questions what I'm reading, something that makes me ask questions that I may have regarding to the verses that I read. So what I did was I went out and I purchased this book from Target. I got it for 30% off. It was $39.99. So with the 30% off, it came to $27.99. And it's called, I believe, the Bible Study Book. I'll go ahead and put a picture somewhere in this video where you can see it. And it basically has two different ways to read the Bible. It has a way that you can go by weeks, and it has a way that you can go by days. I chose plan 2 by days, where you read, like, for instance, Genesis verse 1 through 3, and then you go and then you answer some questions about that. I think that that's a better, if I do weeks and I have to read books at a time, I don't think I could do that. So reading the Bible daily, I've already met that goal for the month of January. So I'm really, really excited. I don't think you have to read the Bible for hours. I don't think you have to dedicate like a half a day to it. I just think if that is your goal, to get some type of word in and guide you daily, even if it's for 5 or 10 minutes, that's what you need to do. So that goal has been met. As far as bills, oh my gosh, you guys, bills, that's number 2 on here, and I'll show it to you if you can see it. I am so relieved to be debt free. I have not put anything on my credit card I put one thing on my credit card, and actually that was a reoccurring payment for Gigi. You can see her in the back. That was for her pet insurance, and I paid that off right away, and that was on my Costco card. So I did not put anything on my credit card for the month of January. If anything that I bought was all cash. If you see, I've been doing low buy grocery shopping. So all my low buy grocery shopping has been done in cash. I didn't put anything on the credit card. And right now my Costco credit card has a 0, which is amazing. So in the bills, we hit it out. We hit it out the park with that. I do not want to be a slave to credit cards. I do not want to be retired and not say that I have financial freedom. Bills and financial freedom was definitely a goal for 2025. Definitely crushing it. Definitely, with the thanks to my husband, we came up with a plan and everything went as planned. So I am really grateful and thankful for that. So far we're crushing that goal. And I'm telling you, financial freedom, I will not stress this enough, is the best feeling in the world. Not having to say, I'm slapping this on the credit card real quick because I need it, because I was influenced to buy it, and then I got to figure out a way to pay it off. That's no more in 2025. Bills, we hit right out the park. So thanking God for that. The next thing was limit my time on social media. I have put more time into my YouTube channel. I don't have TikTok. I have TikTok, but I think I have one video on there, and I don't even have the app on my phone. So that's not even a temptation, because like I said, I didn't need something else that was going to be feeding me ads. I am over the whole influencer thing. An influencer's job is to influence. And if you click on one thing that puts that twinkle in your eye, that's what's going to feed your brain. It's what's going to feed your brain in social media. I want to eliminate that. My social media now, like my Instagram, is filled with Shih Tzu videos because Gigi is a Shih Tzu. It's filled with Bible verses. It's filled with a few dance videos, just because of memes that I share between myself and friends. But all of the things I used to be tempted to buy, the stupid overconsumption of handbags. I'm not trying to offend anybody on here. That's just not my goal. If your goal is to buy, I don't know, 10 pairs of shoes, 5 handbags this year, I am all for you. That's not my goal. This is my vision, and this is what I'm sharing with you. And I am here to support your vision. So my vision has been met so far as limiting social media. I go on there to respond to messages because my friends and I do send memes. I do like to post sometimes in the stories something funny or share something that I think might help somebody else. But as far as Instagram, I have definitely limited myself on Instagram. I don't even like Facebook. I have Facebook basically to interact with people that I was stationed with in the Navy, so I can talk to them on a regular basis, or not even on a regular basis. You can use Messenger, but I'm kind of weird like that. I don't have the same friends on Facebook that I do on Instagram. Facebook I use more for like a work thing and to follow people that way. Instagram, I feel like I've limited it to people that I feel like we have more of an intimate relationship with. Even though we may not have never ever met in person, I have spoken to them, for these people, for many years. We have shared, I know stuff about them, they know stuff about me. I make them laugh on a daily, they make me laugh on a daily. So I mostly respond to messages in there. It's not the doom scrolling. And then I don't have Snapchat. I'm mostly on YouTube, and my YouTube feed used to be all luxury stuff. My YouTube feed now is really helping me make videos that I want to share with you that have been helping me. And that's the course that I want to take this channel. So I can say that I actually limited my time on social media. As far as the next 3 things, I got like a hair, not really a hair, I think it's a piece of lint or something on my lip from this. Okay, so I said power walk 3 times a week, weight train 3 times a week, yoga once a week, meditation daily. And those are like the next 1, 2, 3, 4 things that are on here. So I kind of switched that up. I took the Peloton app, which I'll go ahead and put like a side-by-side screen here, and I came up with a plan. It actually was a new feature this year on Peloton, and it asked you like basically how many times a week do you work out? How many minutes a week do you want to work out? What are your goals? So my goals were mostly strength training. I obviously have the meditation on here because I want to strengthen my mind, but I feel like with the reading the Bible and the prayer, I can mix that in with meditation, because when I meditate, I'm actually like on the app listening to guided meditation, but I'm also talking to God while I'm doing guided meditation. I just feel like the calming words of the instructor puts me like just in a zone where I can just be free. So I mix the meditation kind of with my morning worship when I get on the app. So I use the Peloton app, made a plan. So I said that I wanted to work out 20 to 30 minutes a day, which could obviously increase or decrease depending on the mood that I'm in. I said I wanted to mostly tone. I'm not trying to lose any more weight, so I mostly wanted to tone. So it developed this plan for me. So like I believe Monday is like my full body day. Tuesday, which is today, I do a walk, which I think I'm going to go ahead and do an outside walk. Wednesday would be my arms day. Thursday, I think it's like another walk, and then Friday's leg. It'll be on the screen. So it's like it's legs, full body, arms, walks, and Sundays are supposed to be rest days, but those are the days that I'm going to use for yoga, because yoga is still like getting a stretch in. So far I've been crushing my goals with that as well. And let's get on to the next one. I don't want to say fail, but I did fail for this next one. I said eating out 1 to 2 times per month. I ended up eating out 3 times last month. I went, was it all 3 with my friend? I think all 3 of them were with my friend. One was a random one when we were drinking coffee. We had a coffee, and then he had worked out, and we were both starving. I was going to go home and eat, and then we were just tempted to eat Mexican food and we went out to this restaurant. And I also have a video on the delicious food that we ate that day. So I did eat out three times last month, and I don't feel too guilty about it. We split the bill. It wasn't too bad. And I'm going to tell you about this later on. Hold on. Let's hit the next one. Read a new book every 2 to 3 months. Okay, so I have not started a new book other than the Bible study. So I'm going to say that that's going to count as the read a new book because I've been in that book ever since I purchased it. So is it fair to say that I can use that book as the read a book? Because it is reading a book, but it's also reading the Bible because you're getting the scripture, plus you're getting the Bible study portion. So I would say that I crushed that. What do you guys think? You can let me know if that counts, or do I need to pick up another book? I'm gonna tell you, I have ADHD, so I don't see myself reading this Bible study plus starting another book because my brain just cannot all of that. And it's very hard for me to stay focused when it comes to things like that. So I'll try to read a book, but I'm counting right now this Bible study as my book. Last thing I have on my list is this little box right here that I got from Amazon. I'm going to shake it for you. I do have some moolah in here. I said bi-weekly setting aside money in my piggy bank, and I call this the piggy bank. But this is that box from Amazon, the one that the indestructible piggy bank. And here I'm going to break it and see how much I have in here. I do not know how much I have in here now. I pull out money, and whatever I have left over, I've stuck in here. And I honestly do not know how much money's in here right now. So we will see at the end of the year, if you stay on this journey with me, to see how much money I saved in here. I don't expect it to be like $10,000 or anything like that, but I do expect to have a nice little amount. And it's not even so much that I have a goal to purchase anything. Doesn't that sound amazing? If this was me before, I would have been like, all right, I'm going to use this money to go buy. I don't even have one thing in mind that I want to buy. That's how come I believe that this is a lifestyle change and that this is a mindset. I'm so happy how much growth I've had since the beginning of 2024, because I actually started this journey then. I knew I needed to make some serious changes in my life. I knew I needed to stop over consuming in my life and stop being wasteful. And I started last year, so that's why I don't call this a New Year's resolution. And I feel like I'm really crushing it. Okay, so for February, we have the eating out. We have the eating out 1 to 2 times per month. So instead of eating out for Valentine's Day, which my husband and I, we do not celebrate Valentine's Day. We were going to just go like a couple days before Valentine's Day or a couple days after. And I really wanted to try this 24 karat gold steak. I know it's probably for the aesthetic, but it looks so delicious. And it was at this restaurant called Tequila. And I still probably may go there this month, but instead of going out to eat 2 times this month, I'm going to go out to eat 1 time this month. And then we purchase concert tickets. We have, what is it? Not front row, but we have area 1, row 6 to go see the R&B remix. And let me think if I can remember all the groups that will be there. It'll be Jagged Edge, Silk, Drew Hill, Troop. Oh, what else is there? I'll put a picture up. I'll put a picture up and show you guys who's there. So that is one of our treats for the month of February. It's not a Valentine's Day gift. I just happened to see this concert come up. Those are both of our favorite like groups from the 90s. And I was just like, how nice would it be to go and experience this concert? So I'm going to count that as one of my eating out for the month of February. If I end up eating out one more time, I will be honest with you guys and let you guys know. But yeah, that's my vision board. These are the results of my vision board for January 2020. I was going to say 2025 for 2025. And I can't wait to give you guys an update for February. Let me know how you guys are doing with your goals if you did have some. And I hope you're enjoying mine. If you like it here, please like, comment, subscribe, share. And I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Peace.